safest will start, giving it a nice little tug. I'm going to show you the most common way right now. That myth is busted. And welcome back, Fire Addicts, to Travis Does Firewood. And today we're talking about different ways how to start a chainsaw. So, watching YouTube and watching different channels and within the subgenre of firewood, homesteads, whatever, and seeing people with chainsaws and advocating for different types and different brands and all that stuff. What I find interesting on that is how people start their chainsaws, and they all have their different ways. And I'm not saying one way is best, one way is wrong, one way is safer than the other, one way are unsafe. I want to show, just have a quick episode, because I think it's interesting, the different ways that I've seen and different ways that I could come up with or think about, conceive or imagine different ways how to start a chainsaw. Because chainsaw, they're pretty much all the same. You have to take out the choke, pull this, and it starts. But there's different ways how to do it, and I'm going to show you how what I can think of. If you know of any different ways, let me know down in the comments. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you the most common way right now. First, it's pretty common taking your left foot, putting it in the handle here, right? And we're gonna bring out the choke, a little timer bulb if you have it, right? Comp button on top if you have it too, and left hand on top of the handle, right hand on the pull string. Now this is gonna be a cold start. Let's see how it goes. Pops, pushing the choke. That's the gist. That's the basic way how to start one. I think the safest way, and again, I'm not judging, this is just my personal opinion. I like starting this way. Also, I have done this too on a round or maybe on a log. I put the chains on top of the log, and I started the same way because I'm fearful that when it starts, it may hit the dirt. I know it's kind of silly, but I'd rather have it be sitting up on some wood rather than on the ground. So I think this is one of the best ways. Yeah, right there. All right, so that was one way. Another way I see pretty common, and I don't like this. I feel it's too hard on the machine. It's unsafe, but the drop start. Okay, so we'll demonstrate. I don't do this, but maybe I can do properly to give it justice. So I mean that's pretty common. I don't like it. I feel it's too hard on the pull string. You know, it does a job, but it is what it is. Yeah. So that's way number 2. Number 3, just real quick, I guess, and I like the second way too. This is like my second go-to. Is, I don't know if you see this or not, holding the handle between my thighs here, left hand on the handle, and just giving it a nice little tug. So that seems to work too. When you're in the field, you have to set your saw down. Maybe it shuts off, and just a quick between the legs. You know, make sure it's secure. You know, pull it on it, and you're good to go. Right? Done. So that's 3 ways. Okay. I think a few times I've seen people start their chainsaws in like a running chainsaw, like getting it jump started type thing. So imagine this was like a log or whatever, you know, and you go. I think it's how they do this, like, I don't know, like this. I don't know if this makes sense at all. So sort of like a drop start, but you're getting it in the wood. Another one that it may be interesting is to actually jump start it. So to get this chain just all going like this, right? So if you have to quickly do it quickly, right? To make sure it's going. So what you're doing is you're getting the teeth into the wood, on top of the wood, so it's getting a jump start, and then you can get the start like this, and then turn it on. Like that. Easy peasy. Rocket, you can do that too, right? We can all do that. Okay, so it's another way I think that's possible that I've seen. We're gonna try, see if that's gonna work or not. Pulling out the whole string all the way, and then dropping the string back into the saw and see if it will start. Well, it's supposed to start. I thought. Try it again. Pulling all out. Good compression. Pull string all the way out. Yep. Ready? Well, that's not. It didn't start. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I'll pull the choke out a little bit. I'll have to pull her up all the way. Come on, 460. Okay, all the string. Let go of it. Nada. Didn't work. So that myth is busted. How else can you start a saw? I have one more way that I want to try. I saw this on social media, and I think it's maybe good to give it a go. Now, granted, like I'm not cutting any wood today. But I'm gonna make sure I wear chaps. I should wear my gloves, but just be careful out there, folks. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I guess, put it between our legs like this, right? And then we're gonna pull start it. I think this is gonna work, right? This is gonna work. Put it right here. What do you think? No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Okay, that'd be bad. Okay, I think that was a photo op bad. Do not put the bar between your legs with the bar at your crotch and then pull the string. Don't do that. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. So what do you think? Different ways to start a chainsaw? What's your favorite? I think one of them too, I mean, you could like literally throw the saw like this, like throw it and let go with your left hand, and then just hold on to the pull string, but that's way unsafe too. I'm not gonna even try. I think there's too much compression in the 460 that would actually do anything. It would just come back and hit me like this. So don't do this as well. But what's your go-to way? What's your favorite way? What's a different way to start a chainsaw? Let me know down in the comments. I'm curious because I think it's so interesting of how we all have. If you have a chainsaw, we all start it differently. But I think that I overviewed all the ones I could think of and or use. So let me know down in the comments what you think about this, different ways. Rock, which is a quick episode because it's Monday and I want to not waste your time. So anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Remember, life is short to be a prick, so be kind to another. Rock and roll, 60 feet cutting. Cheers.